another week of first week.
First week of football is over.
It is, and we have some winners
and losers.
So I guess you're taking a shot today,
yes. Right? You, congratulations.
Thank you. I won both of my leagues.
Both leagues. You were projected to lose in one and pulled it out.
I was projected to lose in both, so I was so surprised to see both and by a large margin. And I pulled out the win in both.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congrats.
I'm so glad I switched Tua for
dude, they killed that combo. Just like blew up football.
And I figured I'm like, okay, I might as well go for the sack because Tyreek, if he goes off, it's because of Tua.
Yeah, and he did.
So why not? Yeah, and when I got scared because she had Jordan Hurts.
Yeah, no, he didn't. No.
I mean, first week we had a lot of losers.
A lot of losers. A lot of letdowns.
Yes.
A lot of letdowns. Yeah.
Gosh, yeah. But so should we get started?
I guess I haven't even opened this, honestly.
Nope. You wanted to wait for the festivities.
I did. I'm literally gonna throw up in my mouth.
How long do you think it's been since you had?
You want to hear the story of my last Jager shot?
Yes, I do.
Actually, so it's really funny.
Okay.
I was in grad school in Boston, and there was a friend I had made who was a New York firefighter, and I was 30 pounds lighter than I am today.
Okay.
He came out from New York to visit me in Boston, and we went out to this like Chicago pizza, I don't know, some pizza bar. We had pizza and some stupid shots, and then we came home, and my roommate and I had a bottle of Jager in the freezer.
Back in the day, that's what we had, right?
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah. And I was like this little pipsqueak next to this big dude. And I was like, I can hands down out-drink you. Hands down, shot for shot. And I started drinking, pouring, drinking. We were literally sitting at the kitchen bar just like this, talking. And all of a sudden, I start swaying because I was so drunk. And I was like, I'll be right back. I walk over to the bathroom.
Oh, no.
I throw up all over the door, open the door, throw all over the sink. I miss the toilet. And I throw up on the floor.
Oh, wow.
And we had pizza with like a bunch of red sauce. And the drinks I was drinking at the pizza place was red drinks. So all my vomit was red.
It looked like a murder scene.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Wow.
And then I immediately got put to bed. He cleaned up the entire bathroom.
Oh, and I was just going to ask who cleaned it.
He cleaned up the entire bathroom.
Wow.
But he left the murder scene on the front door.
Just so you could see it?
Yeah.
By accident or on purpose?
On purpose. Yeah. And my roommate saw it, and she woke up the next morning at like 6 a.m, and she came and like hit me in bed. She's like, "Are you alive?" And I was like, she's like, "Fuck you, bitch."
She was pissed.
Yeah. Meaning she thought I was like dead.
Oh, you scared her.
Yeah, because it was all red.
So it really did look like a murder scene.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. And here we are.
So every time you drink Jägermeister, it reminds you of that evening.
That was the thing that made me give up Jager. And this is the thing This is the thing that brought me back.
You can do it, Bindi.
Oh my God.
Is it that bad?
It tastes like...
I almost want to taste a little bit, just...
They probably put like licorice and alcohol and
you drink the whole...
Oh yeah, we like knocked out like most of the bottle.
Dang.
It was not all right.
Which is interesting what we used to drink.
It says herbal liquor.
Maybe that's what you need, Bindi, when we're sick.
Jager. Yeah.
Herbal medicine.
Jager bottoms.
Yeah. But you did it. Hopefully we won't have a repeat of that again.
No.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to whip me into shape and make me not want to.
You're going to put your fantasy team into shape.
Yeah.
You're going to give them a hearty time.
I'm going to email and text message and Twitter message all the people on my team and tell them you better fucking get it together.
What the hell's wrong with you guys? Come on.
Yeah, get it together.
They need a pep talk from
They
your
do,
leader.
yeah. Do you understand what I'm doing for you?
Well, in that team that you did lose, you did have your toxic relationship that you said you would never.
Cat makers.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't want to put the blame on one person.
Yeah. No, I don't want to blame him completely, but he didn't do me right.
He didn't
for
help.
Sure. No.
Well, I mean, I guess he wasn't that bad considering he did have a touchdown late into the game, which helped his fantasy.
But for a running back, 9 points, I think it was.
Yeah. But considering other players who didn't have that much, but can you imagine if he wouldn't have gotten that touchdown?
Yeah.
It would have been like what, 3 points? points.
Yeah. I mean, my whole team didn't score that much. I think I got under 60 points.
Yeah. It was a low scoring for a lot of the team members.
Yeah. I noticed in our league, there was a lot of people under 70. Yeah.
When you have your main guys like Burrow, Lamar,
you expect.
Yeah, but scoring low.
Yeah.
I got lucky because Josh Allen was one of those guys.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, speaking of disappointments, this whole first week was just filled with Jager already got me.
You're there.
Horrible. So speaking of disappointments, this whole week was filled with disappointments.
So many.
Like all these players that everybody was excited to have back. And I mean, Burrow got like
3 points.
Yeah, but what is it? They called him the most expensive touchdownless quarterback.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I mean, he just got this huge contract. And
yeah, we talked about it last time. Yeah, this huge, like, lottery money.
And he scores
He scores nothing, yeah.
0. They scored 1 field goal, I think it was. Yeah. That was disappointing. Also disappointing was Lamar Jackson, which another one who got a huge contract.
Yeah.
Then you have Josh Allen. You have all these huge high paid players scoring, or not scoring, but doing very little for their team.
I heard I think it was First Take or somebody was not making fun of, but basically in a roundabout way making fun of Josh Allen.
I'm glad because I keep hearing go ahead.
No, that's it. They're just talking.
I'm glad because especially First Take, they're always talking about Dak's interceptions. And that was one of my pet peeves where I'm like, you guys go so hard on Dak Prescott and his interceptions, but I don't hear it from the other quarterbacks, especially Josh Allen, because he had the same issue last year. He would get a lot of interceptions.
He did.
And so when I saw in this last game, I'm like, I hope they go hard on him because he had 3 interceptions and a fumble. And I don't know why he's overthrowing to a guy who's double covered.
Right.
He likes to go for those long shots.
Yeah.
Usually it's to Stephon Diggs, and he's usually always double covered.
Yeah.
And I did hear that during training camp they had a little.
They did have the little.
They weren't. They weren't on the greatest terms, and Stephon Diggs wasn't very happy with the team.
So they supposedly made up.
They made up, but it's not showing on the field.
It is not.
And he didn't look happy.
No.
And you did see him on the sideline, Stephon Diggs trying to pump him up.
Yeah,
you got this, guy. You got this. But then they were only able to tie it, and then they got the ball first half of the overtime, and they couldn't seal it then.
That was one of the most amazing runs to the touchdown I've ever seen.
I was so happy. They weren't expected to win at that point anymore after Aaron Rodgers went down and we haven't even talked about that.
I know, yeah.
He went down so early, and to see them pull out that win, I was so happy.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know I'm not a Josh Allen fan, so to see them lose, I was happy. I was happy.
Yeah, I was happy too. I can't unsee a Cabbage Patch baby when I look at Zach Wilson.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I think that he's a thinner version of a Cabbage Patch.
He's not as chubby cheeked.
Exactly. Yeah. But I can see it now.
Yeah. I just can't see him as an adult man.
No. So how do you think he'll do though?
I think he'll do fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to be great.
Yeah.
But I think he'll hold his own and I think he'll do fine. Aaron Rodgers?
I was so sad because I drafted Garrett Wilson. He was my second round pick in your league.
Oh, no.
So I was so upset because I'm like, so what does that mean for Garrett Wilson now? Because his quarterback.
I'm pretty sure, Zach has practiced. Wow. Zach has practiced with Wilson. Yeah.
And I'm hoping that Aaron Rodgers passed some of his skill set onto Zach Wilson, and maybe just having him in the building, practicing with him. He got some of the knowledge from him that helps him become a better quarterback, because last year he wasn't that great. So I'm being selfish here and I'm just thinking about myself.
Yeah.
And my team. I want that. I want Garrett Wilson.
Yes, to succeed. Yeah. And I think I'm sure he's disappointed because he
So the whole team.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure Garrett Wilson's like, this is my time to shine.
Yeah.
Those were secure passes to him. And now with Zach Wilson, it's not as much.
Nope.
But everybody knows Garrett Wilson's amazing still.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even know if with Aaron Rodgers. Did you see him in the beginning with those first 3 pass attempts?
Yeah.
He got sacked.
Yeah.
Sacked.
Yeah.
Zacked.
Zacked.
He got
He
sacked.
did get zacked.
Yeah, he did. And I'm like, I remember thinking, I'm like, oh, this might not live up to the hype that everyone was thinking.
Yeah.
And then when he went down, at first I was like, why did he sit down? Like, I didn't understand it. I didn't get that he might be hurt.
Mm-hmm. It was so delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, is he just like fed up, tired? Like, what's going on? Like, I know he's 39.
Is he just old?
But is he already like, I'm done? Yeah. I'm over. Take me out, guys. I'm like,
I wonder if he has like an injury clause in his contract where he's like, if I get hurt, I still get paid.
I'm sure he has some. Yeah, because he's 39. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not old, but for a football player, that's like ancient.
Yeah, but Kobe got hit. He tore his Achilles at 38, 39.
Oh, he did?
And then he came back to play.
I guess he's a different type of
Yeah, Kobe's
athlete.
definitely different. Yeah, definitely.
Different type of man.
So I heard, and I meant to fact check this, but I heard that Aaron Rodgers was kind of going around. You know, he's ayahuasca guy, and was saying like, you know, I've manifesting guy or whatever, and he's like, I'm like basically saying I'm manifesting, and I know that Jets are gonna be in the Super Bowl this year, like we're gonna make it to the Super Bowl. And then like first game,
he's down.
Yeah. I think he was getting trolled for that.
I don't know, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope he wasn't the face for ayahuasca, because now it's kind of like,
yeah, not good.
Yeah. So I have a question for you. So now that Aaron Rodgers went down, he was the oldest player, right?
Yeah.
Currently.
Yeah.
Do you know now who the current oldest player in the league is?
Who is it? Baker Mayfield?
No, he's not that old.
Oh, he's not?
I don't think so. No.
Oh,
no. Poor Baker.
He's just so like scruffy and.
Yeah, but it's not him.
Is it Kirk Cousins?
Oh, that was a good guess.
Yeah.
It's very close. It's another quarterback who has the same age, and Kirk is just like months
younger. Ooh.
They're both 35.
They're both 35. Oh, Carr.
No. All these poor guys. Do you give up?
Yeah, I give up.
Matthew Stafford.
Oh, Stafford.
And it's between Matthew Stafford and Kirk Cousins, but Matthew beats him by a few months.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
So now they're the oldest guys in the NFL.
Wow. That's not even that old. They're still younger than us.
They're both 35.
Wow.
And that's considered
old in football.
Yeah. But moving on. So who was your disappointment for the week?
Justin Fields. I mean, I drafted him pretty early.
Yeah.
I went for him, and that was lame. I mean, Lamar was a disappointment.
Yeah.
There's lots of people were. Mahomes was a disappointment.
Pretty much all the big time guys were disappointments.
Everybody that you wanted to do
except
well.
for Tyreek.
Yeah. I know. Tua and Tyreek.
Yeah.
TT.
But Tua I drafted really late.
Yeah.
Tyreek is one of those guys that you draft early that you were hoping big things from him.
Yeah. Did not disappoint. Yeah, and then Kirk Cousins, a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of, not that he disappointed a lot, but I just kind of assumed he was going to carry momentum.
Especially having Justin Jefferson as his wide receiver. Yeah.
He did well, though, I think.
Yeah, I think he did. But yeah, I mean, the weapons he had, you kind of expected a bit more from him.
Yeah, exactly. His receiver, Addison, did well.
Yeah, and you have him in one league.
I didn't play him, stupidly.
But now, I mean, you have him, though, at least.
Yeah. What about you?
The Steelers defense. I expected so much more from them. And it was such a sad game between the 49ers and them. I was just hoping it wouldn't go into the negatives. I was so scared. I'm like, oh my gosh, these guys are going to give me negative points.
Yeah.
So I wasn't happy with them. I mean, and I also drafted George Pickens and Pat Freiermuth from the Steelers. So to not see Kenny Pickett be a better quarterback scares me, because do I play these guys forward? Do I keep playing them? Do I sit them on the bench? Like, what do I do? So they were a disappointment. I also wasn't happy with Dameon Pierce the first week. Such low scoring. Miles Sanders. But I have hope for the guys.
Yeah.
But the defense I got rid of.
I'm not that concerned about the make or break of the defense on my team, but I try to keep a lookout to see who I think is going to do better.
Unless you have the Dallas defense. Because then they can make or break your team.
Dude.
You know how many teams were expected to win going into Sunday night?
Dude. Yeah.
That defense.
Yeah.
So I've changed my new MVP, it's Michael Parsons now.
Really?
That guy is amazing, crazy.
Yeah.
Like, he does it all.
Yeah, he does. He does.
If he doesn't at least get Defensive Player of the Year, then I don't know.
I was just thinking, like, I wonder if Dak, like, just skated by on the defense. You know,
well, you don't have to do much. When the defense, right off the bat,
just
scores 2 touchdowns for you, there's not much. And I mean, poor Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
He just, like, there was nothing that team could do. It was the defense was just on top of them. So as your offense, you don't have to do much. It's like, I'll just let the defense take care of it, which scares me going to other games because the defense is so good. Mm-hmm. The offense doesn't have to do much. I'm just scared that the defense is that good that they don't have to do. We'll see what the tougher matchups. I really want to see them against San Francisco.
Same.
That I have circled on my calendar. That's going to be
big game.
Big game. Yeah, because it's 2 tough defenses against
each other. Yeah. That is going to be a brawl.
That one I'm so looking forward to.
And the Lions, I think, will be good.
Yeah, because they have also great defense. I just picked them up this morning.
Oh, nice.
That's what I tossed the Steelers for.
Smart. Smart. Speaking of putting out players, you thought they were going to put out Dak and...
Yeah.
Because they were not needed. Yeah, the game was not needed. I thought that was going to happen to McCaffrey. And I missed so much of the 49ers game. You know, I was going back and forth. And I saw the low score on my phone, and I was like, and I saw that they were just 49ers just killing, and I was like, damn it, like McCaffrey has like 6 points.
He's
or 4 points. And I was like, they don't need him. Why would you ever need him to run the ball when they're just destroying them? And I was like, for sure, McCaffrey's not going to be. And then he like showed up
in that huge run.
Yeah.
Well, that might have been I think that might have been his last run before he got pulled out, right? So you got lucked. You lucked out with that.
Yeah. Speaking of not pretty, Mahomes did not look good.
No. And I think it was you who texted me, is it Super Bowl hangover?
Yeah.
And I was thinking the exact same thing.
No, it's just Kelsey.
Yeah.
Just Kelsey.
Yeah, I've seen so many memes about
Tony.
About wide receivers. Like, someone posted in Kansas City on a tree this flyer where it says looking for people who can catch the ball and run with it, and then like the number of who to contact. It was the funniest thing.
Yeah, I got one sent to me that was catch the ball or go to the moon, and it's Tony and an astronaut. Yeah, he's like, I'd rather just go to the moon and catch the ball.
Hey, yeah, there were so many.
Yeah, poor Tony. I have him in one of my leagues.
Oh, I
didn't play him.
But you haven't dropped him either.
No.
Yeah. I saw a lot of people like rush and drop Sky Moore, Tony, and it's like, well, at least wait another week. It's just a lot of people still have the jitters also. It's the first game back. You're getting back into the routine of things, so just wait out 2-3 weeks. If they still suck, then drop them.
And Kelsey's not coming back. Like you said, he's not coming back for probably a week. So I'm sure they're out there working with who they have.
Yeah, I mean, they have to catch the ball now.
That's amazing to me. Like, I think I was saying this last time, because we were talking about this last time, like, you know, you have your Kobe, Shaq dream team, and then now look what happens without him. And if it happens again, like, that's really about to show people.
And they don't even have the excuse of, like, it was raining. Like, the Cleveland Browns, it was raining hard. And that's what they were saying also. That's probably why Joe Burrow, like, he couldn't connect with T. Higgins either.
Sure.
Because I think T. Higgins had a few dropped balls also.
Because they don't have bad weather in Cincinnati.
Yeah. So, but you at least have somewhat of an excuse, right?
Right.
And with the Cowboys and the Giants, rain was also a factor. But over here with Kansas, it's not like, I mean, the weather was fine, right?
Yeah, it was fine. Yeah.
So, I don't know what their excuse was, but we'll see.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
They didn't have their Kelsey.
They didn't have their Kelsey. I wonder, like, with a lot of these teams who have their main wide receiver, if he misses, the whole team pretty much goes to shit. I'm thinking about Justin Jefferson with the Vikings. Like, if he's out, the team probably sucks, right?
Yeah.
It's a sad thing.
Yeah, it is.
When one guy affects
the entire team. Or when the entire team depends on one guy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Speaking of one guy, you know who I want to talk shit about.
No, let me guess.
Josh McDaniels.
Yes. With Jimmy back.
Yeah, Jimmy. Did he look good? Did he not look good? He did not look good.
No, because you watched. I didn't watch it. You
watched
watched
it? Okay. I did watch it, and the thing that I keep thinking about, the thing that I kept thinking about while I was watching the game is, okay, if I was a boss of a department, let's say, and it was my job to like beat the competitor or do something like I don't even know how to explain this, but let's say my job was to get my team to beat the next team, like we're in a competition. And if I fire my star player, like, because we're having a difference, whatever the shit is that's going on between me and my star player, wouldn't I want to replace him with somebody who's really good, who's going to help me beat the other,
or at least better than that last guy was?
Right. Yeah.
Not equally the same or worse,
but just a little bit better, right?
Like, yeah, even just a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Not like partially the laughing stock of football, or like injury prone, like somebody who has a reputation for injury prone guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you?
You would think, right?
As like a form of self-respect, wouldn't I want to get somebody, if I want to have a immature fight with somebody, wouldn't I want to have somebody who's going to make me look good about my decision?
You would think.
You would think, yeah. And then to know that the reputation of the Raiders coming into the season is that they suck. Like, how do you wake up every day knowing that you became the coach, you fired the quarterback? Fuck it if you want to say that he's not the best quarterback, but to come back the next season and be like, you brought in a joke of a team.
And it's sad because they were expected to be, I think, in last place, aren't they?
They are now, right?
Not right now. They were expected prior to the season starting.
Oh, yeah.
Them and the Rams were like, and the Arizona Cardinals, way down there. They weren't expecting big things from them. But you guys, I will say, you're on top right now of a... You're the only ones who pulled out a win.
AFC West.
AFC West.
Yeah, isn't that right?
So you're sitting pretty on top right
now. Yeah. Enjoy the 1 week while they can, or weekend, or whatever. I'm not enjoying this. Against the Broncos. They
did pull out a win. I did see that he was throwing a bunch of passes to Jacoby Myers,
who's in concussion protocol now.
I didn't see. I just kept hearing about the terrible hit he took. Did you? Well, I assume you saw it. It must have been bad.
Yeah. But then now I'm like, okay, I'm sure he's going to play this week. I'm sure he's going to play this weekend.
I don't know. I didn't even want to see the hit because I hate seeing them when they're like hit so bad.
Yeah.
But I kept hearing everywhere that it was a really, really bad hit.
It wasn't good.
So I'm thinking that even if it doesn't show signs of concussion, they'll probably sit him out just to make sure he is okay.
I'm sure. I hope so.
So it'll probably be at least 1 week. But he still, he has his star player there.
But he was passing a lot to Myers.
I did. Yeah. The points show that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just so confused as to why anybody would make a move like that. Why would you have...
Maybe that he just wanted his team to look prettier.
Maybe he did.
Yeah, he's just like, you know what? This team's looking a little too rugged for me.
I already have this like personal conspiracy theory that Mark Davis and Josh McDaniels and Ziegler like all have like a three-way relationship. Oh. And I think they brought in Jimmy as like
to fill in their little
to like the pretty boy it up because they're all like so ugly.
Because he is a pretty boy.
He is very pretty for them. Yes. Yeah.
For a lot of people.
Yeah. He is. And ironically, I can see Jimmy G in a lot of other uniforms. I cannot see him. It doesn't fit.
When I saw clips of because I didn't watch the game, but when I saw clips of it, it's like
it doesn't fit.
The color scheme doesn't go with his skin tone.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't match his skin. It doesn't. And you would think like white and black basically goes with everybody, but it doesn't suit him.
And it's, I guess, because the Raiders have this persona of being such a tough exterior and gritty, and then you have this GQ model filling in, and it doesn't live up to the name.
Toughness out of it. Yeah. And not that Derek Carr was so pretty with his long lashes and built-in eyeliner and like.
It's so funny how you say pretty.
Yeah. He's so like, he's not a tough guy, but somehow he fit in. Yeah. But Jimmy's just like.
Yeah.
Like, go walk a runway, bro. Was his hair perfect? I bet it was.
Probably. Yeah. We couldn't see underneath that helmet, but I'm sure it didn't move an inch underneath that helmet.
Yeah. I definitely saw him sitting on the sidelines, and I remember him sitting on the sidelines with his helmet off, and they got the note, whatever.
Like the iPad.
Yeah, thinking out. And I remember seeing, but I didn't pay attention. But I bet his hair was perfect.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet his lashes were
Yeah.
yeah. And he looked and he was like,
yeah. Exactly. Yeah, he ruined the Raiders.
well, we'll see if he lasts a year or two. What do you think? How long was this? Was it for a year, his contract?
It was a year, possibly 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah. God, I can't believe tomorrow's already the start.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so funny once we start football season.
Time goes by so fast.
I didn't realize that waiver wires were last night. I was like, crap, late at night, I was trying to figure out, do I want to get rid of anyone?
Yeah.
What do I do? And then today, I was hearing Sports Center and talking about tomorrow's game. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know. It's here. It's here. I want to figure out a way to slow time down. Like, what do we got to do to slow time down? Oh, like this whole summer dragged on waiting for this, and now it's going to fly by.
And we're already in second week now.
Yeah. Oh, we're already in the second week.
Speaking of second week,
yeah.
you know who plays one another this week?
Me and you.
Yeah,
me and
we
you.
play each other.
Yes, me and you. Are you ready?
I think so.
Yeah.
I had completely forgotten we had discussed this weeks prior that we were going to play second week. Completely slipped my mind until I saw today, and I was like, "Oh shit, I played Bindi."
Yeah, I obviously saw it last week, and then I forgot until you just told me right now. Yeah, so one of us is taking the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully it's only one.
Yes.
And not two.
Yeah. Hopefully for both of us it's 0. Well, one.
Well, one of us is
no.
gonna. Yeah, one of us is gonna have to.
Oh man.
I mean, I hope it's you, Bindi.
I took one this week.
I want to stay as far away from that as I can.
Can you imagine you have to take 2 next week?
Please don't say that.
We'll see. I guess we'll see.
I mean, we'll see who wins next week.
I know. It's a big one.
Big one. But so tune in next week to see which one of us is taking that shot.
Yep.
Don't forget to follow,
Like,
and subscribe. Bye.